Malawi. There was a beautiful sunrise this morning and it's heating up already. We're about to head 45 minutes out of the city into a village to meet a few people. The adventure starts now. It was pretty cool just looking out the window and seeing everyday life around us. The towns have sealed roads, but it wasn't long before we were bumping all over the place on dirt tracks. Okay, still on a high from visiting the Onga community. I thought I'd spend a lot of my time here in Malawi crying, but my mouth is still sore from smiling. Everyone was really lovely.
How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Very good.
Muy bueno.
You fine?
Fine, and muy buongi.
I am fine.
This is a typical house in the village here, and Charles, who works for World Vision, is going to show us around. Come on in. Walking into that house was a really surreal experience. I've seen pictures of houses like that before, but to be in there and feel it, feel how small it is and how dark it is, was just, I mean, people aspire to build a house like that, and it's so different from homes in New Zealand, and yet they're really grateful to have a house. This is the bedroom?
Yeah, this is the bedroom.
And 4 people will sleep on that mat there rolled out in this room.
Yeah.
And then this is the living room through here, and the 2 boys sleep there at night time.
Yeah.
And then that room just through there is for the animals.
We keep the animals.
Yes, goats?
Yeah, so they have goats and some chickens.
There's no plumbing or taps for water in these houses, so this well was built with money from the 40-hour famine. Can I have a tune? It's okay?
Yeah.
Así como, like this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy. Yeah.
Very easy, right?
Yeah, it's good. I think the hard part would be carrying it. Young girls do this job from about the age of 6 or 7 and can walk kilometres to and from their home each day. How far do you have to walk? I'll be there by dinner time.
Yes.
This is Chief Matthews, and he is the chief of the whole Onga area. How many people in the Onga area?
Over 12,000 people.
That's a lot! And you're the big boss of everybody. That's a good job. Chief Matthews, what has the 40-hour famine done for the people living here?
40-hour famine yachita zambiri ndipo tadabwishika kwambiri.
The chief told me that the 40-hour famine has made a huge difference in his area, and they're all very grateful. He introduced me to one of the families who've received seeds for plant, fertiliser for the soil, and even did a training course to learn how to get the best growth out of their crops. This family grows maize, which we call corn, ground nuts, which we know as peanuts. I also got to help out in the field picking tomatoes, which we all call tomatoes. With good food growing, the community can be healthy and happy. This stuff is called Insema. It's like a cornflour porridge and everyone loves it. This reminds me of potluck at the Palmer's house. Really good spread. I was astounded at how generous everybody was. These are people who don't have a lot. Their crops and eggs and tomatoes and things like that are really valuable to them, and yet they're really happy to give. This is really good. After lunch, I did some dishes with Caroline. She's 15 and she's number 5 out of 6 kids in her family. She told me about her dreams to finish school and become a nurse one day. What would you say to people in New Zealand who are about to do the 40-hour famine this weekend?
Kuno kwawo nga 40-hour famine yatithandiza chonde pitirizaniso kwathandiza anthu ena amene akusowa thandizo limene.
Zikomo dasangalala kukona. Seeing the change that the 40-hour famine has made for Caroline and her family and her whole community is really cool. It's really encouraging, and it makes me think that the 40-hour famine works. We can do the same thing for people in Bangladesh. We just need to jump on board and raise as much money as we can. Oh, the kids are laughing.
Please hurry up and subscribe. Click the subscribe button.
Do it!
Ava, you've been pushing.
No.
Why is it so big? Oh, keep pushing. Just click subscribe. Otherwise, we're going to be here the whole time.
Oh, that's right.